know, this is Valorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you jump around that corner, you hit him with a right click.
Full 5v5 retake for Immortals, taking some early control there. Now into the buy for the second round. Another pistol being picked up, and we're seeing Spectres, Ares, Bucky, and I don't know. I'm not going to call anything too early, but both pistols were picked up by Immortals on the last map. That was Haven, though. That was a full map ago.
Bucky.
I don't know if I want to read into 13-1 too deeply, and certainly if you're TSM, you don't want to be reminded too much of that.
Absolutely not. Immortals getting constructed through showers. Link to them getting an early ultimate orb. Brax, he won't. He knows he's able to do the sheriff from what we saw last map, but he will be tagged by the Aldrone. And that will mean Immortals will actually start to push a little bit further forward, gain control, giving Chemicals a line to pull a spy cam of his own.
Very good util. Oh, this ain't good. This is not good. What are you doing?
Mordell's able to find the first shot, hiding in the corner. Zabroza another. The Sheriff's lighting things up for TSM. Spike's looking to plant it.
They had very good utility there, but they were not on the same page at all.
And JC Standy's able to isolate the other. Rossi now moving forward.
This guy's about to ace.
But JC Standy
I think he's about to ace.
This would be a full ace and a 1v2. Still has some utility to play with. The wall gets broken. Gotta keep it wide. Find one. He's able to get the 1v2 lineup and an ace for JC Standy.
And there it is, coming through in the Astra as well. JC Standy, 5 kills, nearly onto the Cosmic Divide and saving the day for Immortals of what was looking like a huge round for TSM. They were doing so much, they got all these early kills, they had a massive advantage. Everyone was picking up guns for TSM. That should have been a round for TSM, and if it was, it would have been a massive comeback, but the lineup there towards the end as well. JC had to get all 5, and he got all 5, and it didn't look like it was too hard either.
Casual. I mean, that's just one of those things, you know, we saw really kind of in the early stages of stage 1, people were getting the stage back in the mix and just isolate so much of the site.
I wouldn't be bummed if I was TSM there. That was a good round.
Focus specifically on the one that's not blocked off, comes away with a couple of
That was a good round.
And then magic from there. And you have a very early wall coming down for Immortals on their offense, splitting the A zone in half. Gangsta's going to use the Aldrin to see if he can scout anything, and he will. Okay, he will actually catch information on the Cutler, but nobody saw Wardell.
What a wall, dude!
He finds one elimination, but Cutler being isolated
what a
also
wall.
falls, leaving us with a 4v4.
Holy!
Set up for the side of Immortals.
That's the wall you want, I think.
I think the recon actually saw to be implicated there. There's a bit of I was going to say a crossfire setup, but unfortunately the wall was trying to be placed. There was the Util coming through, Gang on his own now. This should be TSM coming through. The shock dart lands as well, and Drone will clean it up on minimal HP. And unfortunate timing, you saw Rossi. He was trying to do something with Util, and if he didn't have the Util, it would have been a crossfire. And maybe Immortals could have picked up another kill. I think TSM, though, just patient, waiting out the wall. Okay, they're going to plant. Cool. Plant's going to happen. TSM using that, getting themselves a really nice kill to Rossi swinging through and getting the defuse. The last kills were really nice coming through from TSM, and they needed that. They needed bounce bad and, get on the board early, because you don't want another repeat of last map where they didn't get around until very late.
Well, look at this 4th round economically here. Immortals not able to actually purchase into much of anything whatsoever. You're going to have Rossi just holding on to a Spectre with light armor, but everybody else is just on pistol upgrades. So an opportunity here for TSM, not just to maybe find their 2nd round, but if they can do it convincingly, they will really kind of set up an early bank, which would be great for them kind of guaranteeing gun run after gun round, at least for the initial part of this first half.
Can Subrosa do something here? There's a really great spot. This flash will catch a lot. He's been caught with the Util out. Timing from Rossi will collect not only an orb, but possibly a free gun as well. And the rest of IMT just there. The Resurrection's available. This is great for Immortals.
Nebulous will keep things safe. Will be a defensive lockdown to come through. Hunter's Fury for Gangs just to delete it. That'll be fine. Also finds some information and damage onto another. Wall is also placed.
No way they're about to get eco'd, bro.
Going to Wardell through the backside of the
or half bot or whatever is happening here.
For TSM in this 3v5 retake situation,
this game is so crazy, dude.
Through elbow, they're going to have to find some sort of an opening because everyone knows where Drone is currently.
I love it.
And these Nebulas are just not going away anytime soon. Everyone from Immortals holding corners, just watching each other for trades.
I don't think TSM wins this.
TSM, if you're going to make a move, you're going to have to go sooner rather than later. Otherwise,
Never
this
mind.
might just be playing for exits because the time is running out on this play, and Brax is giving up the angle through elbow, so they're going to fail.
I think Immortals were respected as well. I mean, shot up looks like they're going to chase. No, they are going to chase.
Wow.
Okay, they're going to do this. Taking down Cutler's just Drone. Does Drone swing for it? Is he trying to save the rifle here? I mean, Immortals won't let him. That's going to be a nice timing to at least pick up a couple of last kills. Drone will make sure everyone.
I can't believe Immortals decided to do that.
And by the way,
that was just not worth it.
All that, they were on a thrifty anyway, so they're going to come through. They were going to rebuy in the next round.
Wait, no, they were on a half buy though. That's a good point. They were on a half buy, so.
And so for Immortals, yeah, they win the round. They all go down. They take
actually, on a half buy, that's maybe that was a good call.
He's going to have a hero rifle now,
maybe,
and he's going to need to do some real work here for TSM.
That wasn't a full buy.
You do have the ability for Wardell to go into a Blade Storm, so maybe between the two of them, there's an opportunity.
TSM's
here to
money fucked after it, so I think it was worth it.
Overall.
I think they made a good call.
That's kind of what we're looking to consider, and maybe
at first I didn't.
That if you really want to play,
but I forgot they didn't buy.
What ifs? You've got Cutler, who's got to run it back, ready to go as well. So maybe an opportunity if you can find a weapon, or probably Sabrosa. They look the same, I'm not going to lie, a little bit when it comes to their picture profiles. But Sabrosa has the opportunity to find a rifle. Nope. Maybe to use
timing.
Not anymore. Yeah. So, yeah, that's one tool taken off the table pretty early. And, you know, we're shot up's not a... Well, to be fair, it was really Sabrosa taking a long walk down, seeing if he could see somebody. No, he's going to find a bullet to the face pretty fast there. The good news is the two quote-unquote guns here, including the Blade Storm for TSM, still available. But they're both on B, and for Immortals, they're heading over towards A, and, well, those guys with the actual guns are going to have to shift over pretty quick.
Here comes the take for Immortals. Shot up already up top to scout things out. Paint Shells declares some space. JC for the first. Paint Shells actually connect for a kill on a Cutler. So now it just comes down to Wardell, as Drone was only able to find a single elimination. He is playing from a flank, and I don't know if Immortals have fully recognized this as a potential play. The wall's going to block him, but he does have an updraft to get over the top. Tries to find the angle, just barely misses, and JC Stanley comes to assist, and as he does, finds the elimination, and Immortals go up 4-1.
That's actually a really good wall coming through as well, not just because of the timing, but the one area they had no information on was actually the flank, and you can see the due diligence being put in by Rossi and Immortals, the fact that, okay, yeah, we got trips up over towards market and all of that, but it is Wardell. He could technically float over the top, and he does. So there it is. The wall timing ends up being exactly where it needed to be. Could Wardell win it even if the wall wasn't there? Yeah, he maybe gets the kill onto Rossi. I don't know about any more than that, though, because once his position is revealed, it would be pretty tough. Wardell does have an operator, so this is what we've been waiting for. There is a round for Wardell to absolutely go off. It's got to be this one.
Really slow orb being placed, but Wardell will not get the opportunity from early angle. Has to try to avoid the owl drone, and he will not be able to. So now he takes the angle. Tries to stay up. Shot up from the hookah. Able to go for the showstopper. Finds one.
Like I said, if you're playing double long and they read that you're playing double long, you best have something or someone to support the hookah, or else you just die. We saw it right there. They instantly felt out that they were double long. They shot the dart. They got info, whatever.
Also a 900 IQ grab coming through from Immortals.
Then they just ran through hookah.
If Wardell tries to dash in, he probably actually gets pulled back. So he would need to go further to try and dash past it. But if he goes too far...
They needed Killjoy to be set up behind him or something.
So he was stuck and dies to the shock dart.
Or have a third player.
From Gangster. And so Immortals kind of just get everything there.
Like I said, I think Immortals just has a better comp. I don't think they're winning based off their comp, but I think their comp is better.
He's going to try and defend himself over towards him. And Chase is starting on the chase, and he will get a free kill so far.
He didn't get him, dude.
Oh my god, he gets two.
How
That's a tilter.
Not allowed to have it, but how does he ever manage to have Rex now by himself? He's just trying to stay alive through this. This is going back and forth between corners. Maybe a point of contact at the end. Looked like one shot maybe connected, but not enough for a full elimination. So 5-1. TSM in a lot of trouble economically again.
It's not looking too different from the first 6 rounds of Haven. If we're gonna look at that in a vacuum, you only want to look at the first 6 rounds of Haven. It was also a 5-1. This is still a 5-1.
I like
at
this
least
caster.
TSM did win. They
I don't know his
round
name,
number
but
3.
I like his voice.
Gun rounds though have been unfortunately a bit of a failure, and even this
I like
one,
his brain.
Where, okay, they admit, yeah, we lost B, we lost 2 members there. We're not gonna recover anything. They want to at least try and save 3 rifles. They save 1, so it's not a great start, and that's an understatement. TSM.
Holy crap! You could get so high.
Immortals are not letting off the tempo, moving pretty aggressively once more. A lot of clearance over the site, although
they're doing the same wall, that they did last time.
In the back, but the Cosmic Divide will come through and force a decision to be played here for TSM, as Rossi will immediately stick for a plant. Rosa flash comes through, finds one, but traded. So now it's down to the last couple of members of TSM. 3 more still existing around this site, but Immortals will get the spike planted for a post-plant setup.
All right, well, TSM, do you use your wall now? You've got one available. It's 4 versus 2. Okay, that's a good shot from Chemicals onto Wardell. Still 3 alive, though. Brax, I think
Brax is clean.
Still gets a kill to Gangster with a free
Let's
gun.
go! Eco from TSM. They're back,
That's
baby.
an incredible shock dart down to 20 HP. Chemicals. Timing here, not great. The retake for TSM holds strongly, and a lot of credit to Brax, who, you have to remember, held on to the Bulldog from the prior round. Finds, what, 3 eliminations in total to kind of help TSM get back into it. And that's a massive thrifty to come through in a clutch moment as TSM were looking down the smoking barrel of a 1-6 potentially.
1 second, peeps.
That's what they needed. They need a round like that where they're behind and they can suddenly now, you know, get their bearings straight, put Wardell back onto an operator as well. Hopefully he has more success this time than the last time that we did see. Hey, good news, guys. TSM have doubled up the amount of rounds they got on Haven now, so that's a massive improvement, and we'll see if they can get more than that. I do think this is going to be a closer matter. It should be, even though it's Immortals up
Toxic.
5-2. It was 5-1. TSM, it's about stringing together these rounds, because what you don't want to have happen is to win 1 round every now and then be resetting your loss bonus. So for TSM, they need like 2 or 3 in a row. That
Astro Wall is trash. So it was a little off. The Astro Wall was a little off. Last time they did it, they pushed it a little further back. That time it was tight, and it was tight on you rather than cutting through you. Like, if you cut through you, it's very different from having it tight on you.
And Wardell, as you would figure,
so it was a little bit of a different wall. I think he just whiffed.
And he gets taken down because of it. Talk about instant punish. Chemicals on the way through.
Did he not have a dash? I don't understand.
Holding close. Going to a classic. Moves through, finds 1 elimination off the run it back, so not bad overall. They come away favorably in the trades. The resurrection will be allowed to come off as nobody from TSM can contest it, and we'll go 4v4 the rest of this round.
Charlotte was looking over the top of the box as well, just in case somebody was going to
contest. That's so much info. TSM won this round.
Realizes Immortals have left, and it's going to come down
suck.
to Drone and 1 star. The
suck
star be popped straight away. Drone
yes!
Starting down. There comes Grabwell, but still, it will be a kill from Gangster. I think that's okay from Drone, though, the 2 kills.
Shot up, nearly had an angle, but was completely flashed. Could not find either.
Oh my god.
Rotating over, but
you don't have time! What are you doing?
Down Cutler from behind. There is not enough time, you feel like, for them to make this full rotation to A and get the spike planted. No chance. That's unfortunate. Touch too late. No chance to find these eliminations. TSM will bring it back to within 2. Decent recoveries and 2 straight rounds for TSM after losing first blood.
Exactly, and Drone played that perfectly there as well. The combo coming through from the gravity well from, who was that, Cutler? So, yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see. Drone will confirm the fact that Immortals had rotated off, because obviously what Immortals could do is Cutler checks A short, but Immortals are just hiding in market, then they come back towards A. It's possible. But actually, it's going to be Drone holding down the fort, gets the initial kill. The grab wall pulls everyone back from, you know, getting more onto Drone. And Drone getting 2 kills there wins them the round. Because if Drone goes 1-1 or 1-for-0, or like 0-for-1 rather, I don't know. That's a lot of numbers still available for IMT. So for Immortals, that's going to be a tough one to lose. And for TSM, 2 in a row is really, really good.
Well, it all starts maybe off the backside of Wardell once more. As you see, Immortals are slowly making their way over to B long. You got to remember, he was trapped here once before with a very similar setup as far as what Immortals were looking to do, but it was much sooner on into the round. Gangsta's going to once again use the Owl drone. It's copy-paste. Wardell doesn't get away from it this time. No, he doesn't. 2 separate times Wardell's taken the off outside B and found nothing with it. Sabrosa better
full blind.
But it doesn't matter because
full blind.
The trigger
oh my god.
Shot up.
That's a tilter right there.
Just down to Brax, 1v4.
I think they had the right play.
You know, you think Wardell's going to get
TSM
a
did.
Here. Maybe he's on a really good line, and it's Immortals just the respect being given, putting the drone in just to clear him out, and they clear him out.
It might be time to
so
put the off down though.
They don't lose anybody.
I think Wardell with the rifle is going to make this. It's going to be better for him.
Even this time the flash, it's not going to be enough because what Gang got a kill while blinded, full hookah control. It's just Brax, rifle, $1,000. Technically, there's still 3 more rounds to play for after this, so yeah, I can see him maybe just saving and not going for the swap. Let's be fair, he's not going to 1v4 here. It's not going to happen, guys. So for TSM,
I'm not a fan of Ops anyway. I think they kind of suck now.
Really hard to swallow kind of rounds. For Immortals, just dominance again. You give away 2. The one before was pretty close, drawing with some heroics. Aside from that, back to business for IMT on this round.
Want to contact Danny Brax, that'll be one more elimination to kind of bring with them, but that is a heartbreaking round to get rid of. One more push through trying to get there, but will not happen. But you definitely seeing that
awkward
Immortals,
money for sure.
They want to punish TSM in every way they possibly can afford.
I want to see an aggressive. I want to see an aggressive Astra
we'll
ult.
see if that continues to be the case
on
and if
defense.
TSM can kind of try to.
How do you do it?
That is maybe a vulnerability. Maybe
I don't entirely know, but
a weakness that Immortal might have when it comes to maybe getting a little.
I think it'd be really cool.
But at the moment, you really can't fault them for it because they found success just about every single execute they put together so far.
I think especially on B as well. I think A's been a bit more heavily contested, so maybe Immortals just start leaning further on B, and oh, there it is, they are doing that. Not only that, but TSM, they're going to do the strat where they put more util on A and they put more members over towards B, and Shroud's going to destroy
wow,
John,
dude.
even though there's a flash.
I know exactly.
Shut up is feeling it, man.
He's just been completely dismantled. Waddell, you know, I was saying maybe hold on, but he's not had the best performance, and he's been pushed out.
That's a solo 1v2 with a boombox that he wins both with. Flashes don't do enough. I mean, Shot Up has just done some other type of level today.
They all are. Everybody.
I mean, for real. TSM, I mean, at a certain point, you gotta have to try to make one of these rounds come through. Here's round number 10.
Shot.
That's an opening. Still a 3v4 situation. Gravity Well's gonna slow things down definitively.
Nice shot. It's not over.
Brax Wardell find a couple more. Shot Up though with his third elimination could be threatening for a potential ace. Brax on the way.
It's over.
Shot up top for the fourth. Looking for maybe number 5 at long range. Why not? JC Stani first. Shot Up second. Immortals take the round with an ace.
2 aces and a single half for Immortals. If that doesn't tell you the
Their
story
money,
so far,
dude.
what's been going on between these two
TSM
teams, it's
getting
just
fucking smacked around.
Look at that. Immortals 7-3 now. At least TSM have the 3. Can we get more? TSM can salvage this. If they finish this half, I'll give them 4 and 8. I'll say if they finish 4 and 8, TSM can salvage this in the second half.
Immortals are not underdogs.
They
Oh, no way. No way.
That's super achievable.
When I saw this lineup and I saw this matchup, I put my money on Immortals. I think Immortals is a better team. They are not underdogs, and they've shown that.
Over to War's long, it's not happening. Shot Up's going to clear Hookah now with his paint shell.
There it is, the judge.
Well, so that's 2 kills.
That's what you need, baby. Judging the hoops.
Right, opportunity to start getting things going. Hasn't found much kill potential.
If they put that star a little differently, that would have been huge.
Show up. Gangsta's going to open up a little bit of space.
They're gonna rewatch the VOD, and they're gonna see the right way to do that. And that'll never happen again.
What do Immortals want to do? Trying to get out of this. Cutler. Good with the
Well done.
Sheriff and the blades from behind. Allow TSM
Well done.
their 4th round in thrifty fashion. So now all of a sudden we're starting to talk maybe 5-7.
Okay, okay.
We start to maybe
Let's make this interesting, TSM. Make this interesting. Don't let these guys run over you.
Cutler just
All right?
survived here as well. I mean, the Cosmic Divide is always going to be great for the retake. We're seeing Wardell back on the Operator. I don't think he's gotten a kill on the Operator so far this half, but it's time to change that. This could be the round, Matt. This is where you
How much
pull
did
it
you
out.
bet?
Drone's been
Not really a
tracking.
betting
He's got
man,
himself
you know?
behind his Fury. That last round was really good to see from TSM. Again, the totem pole set up over towards Hookah. Top and bottom, they're very difficult to really navigate for Immortals. And this could, as much as this is maybe possible for TSM, look at the Immortals ultimate. So there are still 4, including the Res.
Okay, I like this. Aggro with the op. Aggro. Okay, well.
Just not today, man. It's just not as
Oh my god! They're just getting out aimed.
Showstopper for Immortals coming through. Shot does get
Rosa
down. So Rosa for 2. Keeps things relatively even. Hunter's Fury also being placed for Gangsta as the Cosmic Divide comes in. At the same time, just literally a little bit of railroad tracks going through the B site, and Cutler by himself is working this from Hookah.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, that's actually going to reveal Cutler's position as well. He's going to be surrounded in a hot second. Aldron's going to come in. He's going to try and dodge that. He's destroyed the camera. So at this point, without seeing him, Immortals know exactly where Cutler is.
He has no idea he's about to get flanked.
And
I hope they knife him.
Sorry, I lied. There has been a plant, which means
please knife him.
Flank from behind, though. Should be a pretty free kill. Nearly wasn't, but Chemicals does lock down the 3rd. Exits the half, still 8-4. So, like you kind of mentioned there near the end, Avril, that's what you would like to see at worst case scenario for TSM. They want to have a chance to come through, but you feel like there's a missed opportunity to get that 5th round.
Yeah, well, if we're going to talk about the round number 12, to be fair, you know, as much as it was looking okay for TSM, Immortals still have a lot of resource in terms of ultimates as well, so TSM don't have that advantage. On top of that as well, I don't know, man, like Wardell's not hitting the op shots today. Like I said, 3 for 3 on B long. It's not working. It's not his day. It's not happening. He's getting kills elsewhere. He's doing okay with the knives, but something on the operator for this map is just not going well. And for TSM, you better hope their attack is phenomenal. With maybe Sub Rosa picking up his scoreline.
He's looking at these stars and he's like, what the heck?
And we've seen that. We've seen that through the fact that Android has had to, you know, take a bit of a break and come back on the second half to pick up the pieces.
Well, now we'll really get a true test here for TSM because offensively, you feel like this composition
they're actually going B.
Do some wonders, but defensively, there's also a lot to kind of consider. And well, as Wardell wanted to get aggressive with the shorty, he wasn't able to fully convert onto shot up. So it will be a 3v3 once everything's all said and done after the initial engagement. But TSM have gotten control of elbow, which means that this spike
good round
will
for TSM.
likely happen at B.
Wardell could have gotten us.
TSM themselves a plant here.
Okay, it was a good round.
Rough loss for
till
Rose, though. That really hurts the numbers quite a bit.
till that.
They know nothing's in hookah for now. Well,
Listen, you got to combo up with your team. You got a Sova. Your Sova can shoot a dart. As that dart happens, you peek. Okay? Come on.
Rax already dealt. Oh my goodness. Shot him.
Oh!
He's found a number.
Save it, Drone.
No. Will not get chemicals.
Oh, Rosa, what are you doing, my man? Come on. You can't be making those decisions, those plays.
Another pistol for Mortals up 9-4.
Yeah, that was really looking tricky with that collat coming on through. Oh man, like
Sova had dart that just came up. If Sova shot the standard dart up here that hits spawn as Rosa peeks, that's better. But just dry peeking?
You're not feeling
dry
great
peeking
about
alone?
Pistols, but especially today when Immortals are
I don't like it.
You talked about Shotters had,
I don't like it.
Had a great game. Starting's have
Unless you're
game.
Jet
like
and you could quickly take one shot and dash out, and then maybe you get a lucky headshot.
Yeah, but
even then, though.
Just goes to show everyone at Immortals is kind of taking their turn, being that guy for the team. Still waiting for TSM to kind of have those types of moments. Drone's had some good ones, but now pushing through showers.
Oh, Rose's flash nearly actually cost Cutler his life.
Nice.
Still is able to lock things down for the Sheriff. Trade will happen.
Holy, that's a big gun.
Keep things a 4v4.
Oh, they're about to get beamed.
With the areas that be
Never mind.
responsible for showers. See the spam angle that he wants to try to hold down. A lot of damage has been confirmed on these offensive members for TSM, so they will back away from that angle and try a different route.
Both teams are down one member. It is Drone heavily tanked up here. They haven't given up on A so far. Speaking of
that
drones,
is
they need to make sure they can play around
fortunate.
that. Wow, JC Starny get that kill and another one as well. JC Starny is
JC's
on
nice.
level today. So
I played him in ranked one time, and he shit down my throat.
This is going to be a sad round loss. It's 4-10. He won't hit the shot on JC Starny if it wasn't for the fact.
Like in a good way, though. I was happy when it was happening. You know, I was smiling the whole time.
I mean, it didn't even look like JC was trying to spam the deep corner. It was like he was trying to spam the box. After the Aldrone found information, just to make sure there wasn't two players, and he just gets kind of blessed with the long-range tag that ends up finding the head. And my goodness, 17-10 for JC, 16-10 for Shot Up. I mean, I just don't know what else you can really say. This Immortals team is looking really, really good. I mean, we said it. If Shot Up is playing at this level, this is the Immortals display you expect to see.
Wow, I mean, I think even in stage 1, you started to believe Immortals were coming in big. Even in stage 1.
What a
Masters,
spot.
it was getting a little bit tricky. You know, Immortals didn't do great in Masters, and here we go.
You just can't expect that.
But second Masters
if you drone,
already a 5v4.
It wouldn't have happened.
Going around for TSM, by the way.
You find a first blood with it, so okay.
But I also like the approach. The approach is that they're on their bonus. They have SMGs. We have rifles. Let's walk
closer to a run it
and take the initial fight with our rifles. I like that.
We'll back down in this 4v4 and readdress.
I hope they had someone.
5 seconds of the round.
Never mind. Ignore what I was going to say.
Really,
I was going to say I hope they had someone playing anti, but Immortals doesn't have any flashes.
Just to keep Immortals interested, with there being 4 defenders.
Right.
Immortals have actually moved 3 over here. Here we go. It looks like some of the Astra util from TSM is being deployed in A just to fake it out. And with Rax here as well, he's going to try and sell it. Yep, he's shooting around, making it look like a full contest. Straight away TPing in.
And Chem maybe does just enough to go 1 for 1 and Shot Up chased Brax through the teleporter off screen. So now there are numbers for Immortals in the post plant for TSM. The only exit they have is through elbow or deep through the octagon. Shut up, making his way through Hookah. 11 HP.
Oh my god.
What was that? Does eventually get taken down by drone, but
Color
down to
didn't even
9
react.
HP.
He had 1 HP.
Didn't
even shoot at him.
And having a
That was
pretty
insane.
free defuse.
That's quick.
11-4, but what in the world was that?
Shut Up is feeling damn good.
Oh my god.
I think praying is correct here. It's both TSM praying for more rounds. It's also Immortals doing, you know, all their praying beforehand because they are blessed today. They're blessed in the server. Everything's working. I mean, you got JC Stani just getting free picks through smokes like it's nobody's business. You have, you know, Gangster winning duels while Flash. You have, you know, Rossi out timing everyone. You have Shot Up just going wild. Shot Up's confidence, by the way, is so off the charts. You saw what he did on Haven as Reyna just multiple times pushing aggressively on the defense. Here you see him. He just chases Brax into the teleporter. He does not care.
No.
He's like, it doesn't matter. If Brax is waiting, I'm gonna beat him. It's this kind of like, if Shot Up goes in and he dies, you'd be like, oh, you know, ego. You shouldn't have done that. But
12
he's playing
ping.
so well. It's like, I don't even care. Like, it's fine. Like, Shot Up's gonna go in, and I trust that he's gonna win that too, because he knows he's playing extremely well today, and he's feeling it, and he should be playing super confident.
Unreal. 11-4 the tally. Shot Up.
Ooh.
Okay, that's why not. Wardell gets the kill and then tries to dash away, but
Wow.
JC is there for the trade. And he gets Cutler down to 1, but Sabrosa with a run it back from behind actually gets the trade elimination. So Gangsta trying to keep his life and largely stay concealed from the run it back through Lamb. So be successful in that endeavor.
They weren't ready for showers again when they were aggroing, man.
TSM. Waiting for a little bit of help. Spam shots coming through. Really for both sides, and as TSM get the spike planted, it is technically a 4v3, but you did see Color was down to 2 HP, and Gangsta gets the shock dart to convert the kill. Brax still keeping the numbers favorable for TSM's post plant. But Immortals, you feel like from this position just outside the connector, maybe could find an angle to work their way back in. It's going to be Drone first, finds initial elimination and the second.
Clean shot.
TSM able to
Brax,
find their
Drone.
round.
I'm gonna be honest, it's Drone I trust. If Drone's alive, if he's still up in the round, if there's still a possibility for them to win, it's gonna come from Drone. Probably not a lot of other players today, but Drone 100%. He also had the Hunter's Fury. I kind of imagine maybe Drone was gonna play a little bit further offside just to threaten the Hunter's Fury, and look, if Immortals were doing enough damage that would actually force the ultimate, Drone's gonna get posted up inside Lamps, inside U-Hold, gets both the kills required, and that's all you need at the end of the day. And that's even with Gangsta popping in a massive shock dart on a 2 HP Cutler, but it's not the fact that Cutler was low HP, it's the fact that he just
Get out of my way.
where the dart needs to land to get that kill, regardless of, you know, where Cutler was.
TSM this time with the blade storm already out. Gosh, look at the combination. Just guessing off the gravity well.
Oh my
goodness,
God,
across the
well
map.
done.
Gangsta actually
Well
tagged
done.
Another. I mean, it's just everything going right for Immortals right now.
He almost got one shot. He got vulnerable.
can't miss.
His first shot was like half a second late or early. If it was half a second later, he would have one-shot him, I think, right? Because he's vulnerable. Unless Hunter's Fury doesn't do double damage during vulnerability, but I'd imagine it does.
For a team that's behind right now, having a Jet here really does make their day a little bit better, but not if Wardell is going to miss those shots. He lands 2 of the knives, the third one won't connect, and obviously none onto the head. At least JC Stani goes down to Brax, so this is still possible for TSM.
Hit shells find
Holy,
so much
the
value.
util.
The also comes through. I mean, the
Nice shot.
Immortals
Brax
has been
is
lights out, but Brax
steady.
keeps things interesting. With that kill into Shot Up, it's now a 2v3. But how much can Brax really do with his current health pool is the question. And maybe you have to commit here if you're Cutler. If you can get this plant off to go straight into the divide afterwards. Rossi playing up top. You're going to get Gangsta playing over through the link and still lurking over towards B. It's going to be Chem, and yeah, time is a problem. You got to stick for a plan here. Unreal.
No, they've lost.
I mean, it's going to get planted, but there's no way he gets away from the spike. Unbelievable.
There was one way they win that. You pointed out well. The good catch, by the way. You pointed out well. The one way they win that is they plant. Cutler gets the, you know, Cosmic Divide, and they try and do something with that. That's it. That's like their only real hope. But they're scared. TSM, they don't trust the situation. you see Cutler's movements. He's faking a plant because he thinks somebody from Immortals is around the corner. He doesn't trust that, you know, he's got it cleared because they haven't cleared the site.
I see what they're trying to do.
It's been too much time going by. They're thinking, do we TP? Do we go to the other site? Well, it's not a lot of time to play with. If Immortals are doing the due diligence, which they are, Chemicals will be there waiting with 2 trips anyway, which he was. So it's tough, man. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Match point secured. Tournament life for TSM for at least challenges 1 and stage 2. Look, there is going to be another challenges. But is that what you're talking about now already?
Right,
TSM will have to come back. They wanted to get, what, 7 rounds in a row here?
Yeah, there's a lot of consideration off of what looks to be a likely result that I think we're all kind of thinking that TSM will have to kind of decide between them. Really for both teams, because you've got Rossi playing.
See, if this wasn't a map where there was teleporters, I'd say that strat would have worked.
Actually gets a tag on a shot up. Who goes over the top? He takes down the spike carrier and stays alive. What kind of finesse is that? Wardell, though, he's really waking up as he finds another quick scope, and then the swap immediately to the Classic for the 3rd. It leaves Rossi in a 1v4.
Oh my god, and I was going to say, it's not that bad for Immortals yet, because Rossi can still get the res in here. Rossi probably plays this round anyway. Look, TSM, 7 rounds to make a comeback happen. This is 1 out of 7. I got to say, though, for Wardell, that was huge. He's finally hitting some op shots, jumping right-click on the Classic as well. That's the Wardell that you would expect to be able to show up. Rossi just playing for time and exits here. He'll wait till the final moment, probably just started on some rows. There it is. And to really close the book on, you know, how big this round is for TSM, despite it still being an insurmountable odds in terms of how much of a comeback they're still got to do, to me, it seems like Wardell's been sleeping in. He's hit the snooze button for, like, every single round, pretty much for 2 maps, and then now he's like, oh, crap, that's my alarm. Better wake up, and he gets 3 kills.
Is that enough life, though, you wonder? Oh, gosh. Avril, hold me. We've got 4 Buckies coming out. Just hold me, please.
They're pushing with Buckies?
This is going to be
interesting. Is he going to double satchel? And the other one's...
You and your nightmares.
Wait, what's happening here?
This is about to be either the most...
Wow.
How did he do that?
No.
What?
Why did he go back into it?
No, Wardell, no. He got out of bed and just went straight back into it.
Now JC plays ball coming through, but Gangsta just holding down the trigger, gets the response. Oh,
they're just getting, they're getting owned, dude. They're getting owned.
Bucky, Rex, nowhere to go. If that doesn't say,
that's it.
If that doesn't wrap the entire series up, I don't know what
Oh my god.
The last round is 4 Buckies and an Ares and...
Listen. That's why they got nerfed, okay? All right, that game's done. TSM out. Shocker.
Keeping a read of the lay of the land and coming out on top.
Ooh, Ghost in the lead.
Keeping Envy, again, at a distance here. Not allowing them to capitalize on the momentum from the end of this first half and not allow them to get that early jump start to tie things up here in the second. And so they'll start to distance themselves away again. Envy forced to just go for the full save here. So should be Ghost taking that next step forward in the race to double digits. Again, trying to keep that map 3 a possibility.
Ooh, they're interesting. They're putting a
Goat.
bit more weight on that showstopper rather than Victor picking up the ultimate there.
Thing looks so cool.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting. Like, the way that Envy are set up here at A lot, there's actually a small outside chance it could cause a problem. It's very small, though.
And this drone gives away the information. Curveball there stuns him up, but Whippy finds the spray down chase right behind. Crashes is able to make it hurt for 1, but that's all it's going to be. 1 kill coming on through. Case going to heal up and try and find the rest of the squad. It wasn't a full 5-player stack, just the 3 there that were cut down. And Ace still to play. Mummy and Finesse. Okay, no, they can't. I say Mummy and Finesse can still make it hurt.
Down.
Yeah, they just get.
I know you want it. You know, I feel like you always are hoping for a clutch. Yeah, exactly. You're the play-by-play guy. You kind of want to see it happen, but I mean, it's just one of those things where you have to kind of come back to reality a little bit. Up there goes gravity. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Yeah.
But here we go. full buy of Envy versus the bonus of Ghost, and last time around, it worked out for him.
Case is very close to that run it back, though. And that's
Facts.
something that we kind of, you know, threw some weight into. Spectre and a run it back. That feels pretty good.
Everyone relatively close to their first ult of the half, for sure. Everyone's like, you know, 2 or 3 orbs away for the most part. See Dazzle clearing out, but only spotted the 1 player in market, not the second. So they're not quite sure what that drone looked on exactly how much B defense is truly there.
A very forward turret, too, by Finesse. It's all the way up, right next to B main. Maybe just kind of looking to be a thorn if they choose to push that way, but interesting.
Yep, we're going to see that mid control being taken here now by Ghost. Envy looking to
Good call by
respond by
Envy.
getting a little bit aggressive at A lobby. There is the Cypher in the corner. Orb not been taken. They're
Oh,
going to
God.
check it, I'm pretty sure. Indeed they do. They do catch Pan. That's
And
big
now they
intel.
know.
But now that means our rotation to help reinforce B is going to be a bit slower. But B not being well and truly taken yet. There's still a 3-man defense in place.